Hey everybody, Al, Modern Day Warrior, on your Be Cool or Be Podcast Out channel. March 21st, Sunday. It's a beautiful day out here in New Jersey. I'm filming in my backyard. I wanted to come on and do a little video in celebration of Rush's first album, their debut album. A few days late on this. It actually came out on March 18th, a few days ago, but better late than never. Just wanted to talk about the album a little bit, show off a few pressings that I have, and just celebrate the debut album of Rush, the Canadian trio from Canada, you all know and love. So a little bit. So yeah, it came out on Moon Records, which was Rush's own label. They financed the album, and it was only 3,500 copies pressed on the Moon Records label, which had a red Rush font on the cover. I do not own the Moon Records release, the original one, but I do have the reissue. This is the 40th anniversary reissue box, and it came in the red Rush lettering, the original Moon. So for the reissue, the 40th, they returned to the red font on the Rush, on the debut album, to match the Moon Records, and they even put the Moon label on there. You could see that. March 18th was the release date of that on Moon Records. Then it was released on Mercury Records. They were picked up by Mercury Records. It was released on August 10th of that same year, 1974. Original album had Geddy Lee, obviously Alex Lifeson, and drummer John Rutsey, the original drummer from when they were formed in 1968, up until the Moon Records release, and there was a few tour dates after that, and John Rutsey ended up leaving, and the audition drummers and Neil joined on Geddy's birthday, July 29th, 1974, and right before the eve of a major U.S. tour in support of the album, after they were picked up by Mercury Records, and first show they opened up for Uriah Heep in August of that year. So it was at like an arena show opening for Uriah Heep. I can only imagine Neil's first show being pretty nerve-wracking to say the least. So yeah. So what is it? 1974. So it is. So 47 years. 47 years since the first Rush album was being released. So let me show off a few things that I have. Got the, this was the remastered CD from 1997. I used to have the original Mercury CD pressing, but I gave that away to a friend of mine. And when I picked up the remasters, so I don't have that one anymore. So I do have this one on CD. Open that up. That's what the inside looks like. There's the band. That's the 97 remastered. Then I have the Sector box, Sector 1, which is in here. Take that out. It's in like a kind of an LP styled. Take that out. There you have the CD. And the little plastic. That's the Sector 1 box set release of it. Put that back. Beautiful day here in New Jersey. Sunday. Looks like weather is starting to really warm up now. Do more videos out in my backyard, which is nice. Let's see vinyl pressings. We got the original Mercury pressing with the Mercury label on there, Mercury logo. Here at the back, you got Rutsey, you got Geddy, you got Alex. Take the record out, look at the label of the record. Yeah, it's got the Mercury skyline label on there. Yeah, this is the original Mercury pressing. I believe it's the original Mercury pressing. Could be wrong. I don't know. I got to really look at the catalog number, but one of the Rush experts, I'm sure, could chime in and let me know in the comments. And then I do have a Anthem pressing, Canadian. I was just going to a local New Jersey record store, found this used. I saw it was on the Anthem label. I'm like, oop, I gotta have this. Different pressing. This is actually a 1977 reissue. It says on the back here, 1977. 1977 there on the Anthem label. This one is actually stamped from the Moon Records original stampers. So you got the same mastering as the original Moon Records. So it's kind of cool. That's the Anthem label there. So yeah, there's an Anthem pressing. Really nice to find this one. Really cool. I always try to look for different pressings and stuff. I have nothing compared to a lot of the Rush collectors, but here's a cool one though. This is actually a Korean pressing. It's got green lettering. It's obviously a pirate pressing, but a friend of mine who had this used to work in a record store. He's a great friend of mine. We've been in bands together. He's a drummer. I'm a guitar player. So, and he knows how big of a Rush fan I am. He's a huge Rush fan too, but he knows how big of a fan I am. So he's like, I think he got this when he worked at the record store. Came in one day and he put it aside, and he ended up giving it to me. Yeah, so it's got green lettering. It's a Korean pressing, and it's definitely a pirate pressing. It's not official, but still very, very cool nonetheless. Somebody joked on my Facebook page that it's, usually the Korean pressings are they look like they're run off on printers that are running low on ink, and I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, and this is that's the center label of it. So, made in Korea, it says. But it plays fine, it sounds fine. Really cool, just cool kind of piece to have, you know. Then we have their first album as part of the Archives set. This was released in '78. It's got the first album, Fly By Night and Caress, on there. After they started really getting bigger, after 2112 and the Farewell of the Kings, they really started getting more popular, and they re-released the first 3 albums in this nice little set. And it's on the, let's see, the Mercury, Black Mercury label there, which is really cool. So yeah, I mean, I picked that up a long time ago. Used to go to record conventions all the time, you know, and actually picked these up for dirt cheap back in like the 90s and early 2000s. Nobody was really buying vinyl at the time, and new vinyl was really kind of being pressed very limited, and you know, vinyl was pretty dead at the time. CDs were all the rage, and all, you know, so I picked up a lot of vinyl very cheap, which is really cool. Now they go for a pretty nice amount of money, but it's nice to have some of these pressings that I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for. And again, this is the reissued 40th anniversary. They made it look like the moon with the red again. I showed that at the beginning, but very nice pressing. They did a really nice job with the vinyl reissues. So that's really it. Just want to come on, do a little video and celebrate the release date of the original Rush Moon Records debut, March 18th, 1974. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, click the like, and I do have a contest giving away a 2112 vinyl in another video of mine. If you could find, just go back in my videos, you'll find it. It's celebrating the 2112 anniversary. You're gonna have to subscribe to my channel and like the video and comment in the video in order to enter for a chance to win the reissued hologram 2112 vinyl once I reach 200 subscribers, I will be doing a drawing. So hopefully you're in for the ride on that one. Go over to the Facebook page too, the Be Cool or Be Podcast Out Facebook page. Join that. Get in discussions. Not just about Rush. It's about all kinds of music, many different bands, genres, whatever you'd like to talk about. It's a cool page. A lot of subscribers. We're getting a lot of people joining the group over there. So come and join the fun and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.